Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Game 5 of Streamer Royale PUBG Mobile Showdown. So far, it's been going great with Midrisito and God of Games going neck to neck on rank 1 position with great points, holding on each other. I think 34, they had equal points at the time being. So we got game running in through, we got the lobby set up, everybody has joined in, and we can go and look forward to them. So we got George Zabi writing for you. The lobby's all set up, all 9 streamers ready and set to go against each other on the game of Sanhok. And let's see. The last game has been pretty fantastic. So there are people chatting to each other. We got Indian streamer and God of Games talking to each other back there and sharing some views of. We do see some lack of clothing here from Joyers. What is he going to be up to? Break Gaming comes and punching God of Games, and they're having the life of their time. So, all right, 5 second, guys. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Streamer Royale, PUBG Mobile Showdown, August 2019. Let's go. All right, the flight path is set, and let's see this time. Oh, interesting flight path. Last time we seen flight going from Mognai over to Camp Alpha. Now, no, maybe somewhere else. Now we see flight path coming from Kampong, going over Quarry, Painan, and Ruins. Basically, the flight path does not really matter so much in this game, especially in this map of Sanhok, because essentially you can go anywhere from anywhere. Like, this is what I feel here. So we do see some drops happening here. We see Midrisito going up on the other locations here. Midrisito going forward and looking up C. So this time I'm going to be focusing more on the players who have not been cited so much in the previous games. So we're going to be looking up to some people right now. George Abi dropping up on Painan. We also see another dropout happening on Painan. Who is this? Hackstar also dropping up. He's going away from Painan, so it's going to be a little difficult time going in through. So we do see some separate placements happening here. No one going to boot camp. Yeah, no one is actually chosen to go away from boot camp anymore, and they're going to be choosing a safe place. However, we do see Drake and Azio landing next to each other. My goodness, this is going to be a superstar thing. So we see Drake Gaming coming in and dropping on a couple of houses right next to. So we still see Azio in the open. What exactly is the situation here? My goodness, the best player of the game has been Azio, man. I'm telling you, man. He is such an amazing guy. This display of his game was super amazing. He lands anywhere, he drops anywhere. He's a fantastic guy, man. I love him, man. My big love to him. Well done, Azio. Go for it, man. Yeah, find a house, get some loot in. All right, so far there is no place to see. We do see Sambai dropping in Camp Alpha back there. It is Camp Alpha, yeah. This is Camp Alpha. Sambai going in for loot, finds a QBZ. And checks up some ammo. Yeah, grabs some more ammo for it. So he has full camp to himself. So in these camps location, you know, Camp Alpha, Camp Bravo, Camp Charlie, or boot camps, these camp locations actually provide for very good loot for all of you. Like, even though we are running high loot scenario in these current games, but just randomly speaking, like in normal games also, the loot for these places are actually pretty good for at least solo drops. Not talking about the squad drops, but solo drop loot is actually pretty much fun, and there are lots and lots of things to go forward to. Sambai just found an M4, which I think is going to go for the M4, and it's pretty good and awesome thing to do. Same goes. So circle speed is actually accelerating. We see some time frame of 20 seconds on the first circle to actually shrink in, which will force at least Joy Zabi and Hackstar to get into the zone, and Midrisito as well. So let's see how this one goes forward with it. So we got Midrisito in the movement of here. So he's got this whole camp to himself, which is Camp Bravo, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Camp Bravo to himself. So lots of camp places. Midrisito with full Car 98. Golden skin. Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite skins of Car 98 in this game. So you got a golden skin Car 98, and he's got an AKM, which is really deadly and close as well as medium range distance battles. So this is going to be fantastic. Does he have a hollow scope? Because if he has, man, he's gonna... No, I think we have an RDS on Midrisito, which is also fantastic. Let's see how this one's formed. So first circle has actually begun to shrink in, and it's gonna force a couple of players to move in. Hackstar moving up on his vehicle. He finds a bike again and moving up forward. Oh, seems to be in one place. Oh, okay, interesting. Never mind. But let's see other place. So sometimes this happens in spectating, you know, especially when driving vehicles, people don't move. So Hackstar moving up forward. George Abi with his QBZ, and wait 1 second. Do I see only one arm on? How is he moving? It's quite hilarious. Amazing. I love it. Alright, let's see. And this game is so amazing. I just gotta get credit. So we have Indian streamer in the distance who has acquired an M4 and QBU in his holsters, and he's gonna be going through level 2 gear, level 2 backpack, level 2 helmet, and level 2 vest. He's got a couple of bandages and health packs on him. Not so sure how it's going to be like, but let's see how this works out. So far, the circle is forcing people to go inside the zone, and given the time of zones, which is actually shorter, the damage is also increased. So the longer you stay in zones, the harder it's going to hit you more. I mean, generally speaking, so you can't afford to stay in zone for too long. What I'm trying to say here is you cannot afford to have zone battles here. So you need to be inside the zone, and you need to make this thing work for you while you're inside the zone. Camp Bravo, we got... oh my goodness, check out the luck, man. So we got a drop following on... Isaiah right here. We've got an M249 level 3 stuff. Level 3 should not be a problem. But a ghillie suit. Isaiah, you got a ghillie suit, man. Here's a chance for you to be a full ninja, man. If you just check up on your right side, there's a drop coming through. And if you get that ghillie suit, you have a great survival chances here, man. Go grab that ghillie and get yourself hidden in this ninja tactic situation in the grasses. I don't think he's going to go for the drop at all, man. He's going to miss that drop for some. Yeah, he's not going for it. So we do see Indian streamer George Abi making outside the zone, trying to make it inside it. And we also see Medricito in the corners and still trying to go for and see. Where is Qatarbai? I know to see where Qatarbai is. Where is Qatar? Where is Qatar? I can't see Qatar. Drake, Indian streamer, Salmon. Where is Qatar? There he is, Qatarbai, right there. So Qatarbai with his M24 and going in through, he always takes an M24. I think M24 is Qatarbai's favorite weapon of choice at all times. So he goes in through, waits patiently in the house. I think he's gonna play by the zone. He's giving it some time to take it easy and make it patiently for people to see how things going to be working out, and let's see how this works. So much so far so good. Everybody is just trying to get inside the zone and get a firm position. The only close proximity fight which we can expect here is between Medricito and between Qatarbai. So what is Qatarbai actually up to? He should be hearing Medricito TV in the meantime coming up through. We're going to be focusing up on Qatarbai. Let's see what the strategy is, because if you look at the map right here, he's definitely close proximity contact with Medricito. So ladies and gentlemen, we do have a close fight situation happening here. Medricito TV also in close quarter proximity to Qatarbai. Qatarbai might be able to spot him in time. I don't know. If he spots him, this can be a bad news bears for him. I think Qatarbai has actually spotted him. Has he now? No, not so sure, but he should have. Not so sure, man. If he's even watching. Yeah, I think he has. He's in the open. No, Qatarbai gone open. I don't think he spotted him. He looks for the bike. He's taken for the bike. He's going to go for it until Medricito chooses to shoot back. Medricito also not spotting Qatarbai in the moment. Also goes forward. I think, yeah, there's a chance. There's a missed opportunity for a fight here. Qatarbai is still in the distance right here. I don't know what is he up to. What is Qatarbai? Medricito has a chance to Qatarbai. Qatarbai no problem. Qatarbai is taking shots. Medricito with full burst coming through. Glass out of ammo. Barrel shot. Running through close. Very good fight. A very good chance here for Medricito to finish up on him. But the barrel's unpredictability and larger recoil rates have allowed the Qatarbai to survive this barrel burst. And the Qatarbai now getting a holster in this house cover. He now knows where the enemy position is. So he does have an idea where to fight at. He's got this level 2 vest a little damaged here. But he's just going to go for the full recovery of health. And he's actually going to go fight Qatar here. Maybe he go for the bike again and he wants to leave. I'm not so sure, but if he has to do it right now. Yeah, this is a wise choice. He wants to go and live for the maximum time. Takes some shots fired again. Qatarbai taking shots again. Barrel again, spreading out shots. Medricito making things difficult for Qatarbai and still moving forward. Qatarbai barely surviving the round. He passes by a small scooty. I don't know why did I mention that, but he's still going through. He's going to make it through for the safe zone. He's going for the zone, and he's going to stop it right here in the distance, and he's going to wait for Medricito to actually come by and make it through. He should heal up right now. Qatarbai barely surviving the zone and making things work. So far, so good. The circle keeps on shrinking, and things are getting difficult for each and every player as the circle shrinking, except for Isaiah, who is in his own world, to be really honest. He's happy to be sitting in a corner and just chilling out, man. I'm sitting, man. You do your thing. I'm gonna be easy. I'm gonna be easy peasy. You just do your thing and just meet me in the last battleground or last circle or whatever. I'm gonna be chilling out the timing. I see some drinks. In the distance, but let it be. You enjoy, guys. I'm gonna be sitting here. So Isaiah also moving up. Indian streamer also moving up. We got Irfan coming up through, and we see some long distance fights coming through. We did lose one of the fights here. Somebody died. I didn't know who died. I see 8 people alive here, but who died? Qatar, Irfan, Qatar Games, Medricito, Great gaming. Madricido is actually going to get the blue this time. So this will not be so good for Madricido until he chooses to go inside the zone. So earlier in the time, we saw Qatar which is DJ Qatar, and Madricido TV taking up fights with each other. Madricido actually had two times he had the advantage here of taking out on Qatar and taking out the distance where he could actually go forward and shoot him. But Qatar with his bike, he moved up forward, and that's actually quite fortunate. He had a bike. If he had a buggy or a scooty or maybe an auto rickshaw, that would have been a game over for Qatar for sure, because bikes being fast, he actually pulled it off and moved it forward. Qatar now moving forward and trying to make it through to the zone right now. Everybody's inside the zone. The zone keeps shifting. Break Gaming, Hackstar. Where's Abhi? Where's Joyers Abhi? How did he die? How did Joyers die? I have no idea how did Joyers die. I never have ideas how Joyer dies. But never mind. God of Games coming in, Indian streamer also positioning himself on hot tin and going in for, he's got a bike and he positions himself in hot tin pretty close to lots of location, lots of supplies around. But I think supply-wise, everybody should be okay and done. But given the situation, how is it going to be like? I'm not so sure. I do see Sammad in the distance. Sammad is also holding up in the corner right here. What are you doing, Sambai? Sambai is just right here in the distance, all waiting patiently and just waiting for the zone to see and shrink in. I'm not so sure. Ah, Sambai now looks up and he starts moving. Interesting. All right, what is he going to do right now is let's just keep moving and go forward. So we do have a confrontation happening in between Indian streamer and Sammad143 and going in through. Let's see how this fight breaks out loose. So they're in close proximity. I'm not so sure how this is going to be like, but continue moving forward. Let's see. So still on a far distance. They're gonna see. We see God of Games reporting some fire, reporting fire in the distance. Nobody taking a shot right now. He sees his buggy. I think he spots Qatar in the distance. Is he gonna go for him? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure they're gonna take aggressive battles here. Nobody here is taking aggressive battles. Only the battle here happening here is the battle of chance and like not having a choice of battles. But they're taking it nonetheless. Madricido TV, Irfan. Also coming in through and going through. Madricido now looking up on Irfan and going up through, looking at Qatar as well. Qatar safely doing it. Sees Irfan in distance, points up the QB round, going for the shot. Can he hit him once? No, none of the shots registered. QBU not making any damage on Irfan. He had a very good chance here. Qatar trying really strong and smart to play this thing through. Shots being exchanged and fired from God of Games. He looks back and shoots back at them. Not so sure how to Madricido and so we do see some gunfire breaking loose between Madricido and Irfan in the distance right here. So we got Madricido checking up on Irfan and looking at, see, because he has a smoke from the smoke is tangled out. He just misplaced the throw and he just threw the smoke on the other side. That's not going to work. If he has another smoke, then yeah, that's going to be working. But Irfan on the other hand is now going up against Madricido. Madricido also taking damage. Blue zone coming in through. What is going to be like if God of Games against it? We're going to see Madricido charging up on Irfan. How's this going to be like? So God of Games is now going up against Madricido. What's going to be the plan of Madricido? No idea. There must be footsteps. They must be hearing footsteps by now. What is going to happen? My goodness. Let's see what's going to happen. God of Games against Madricido. He's passed Madricido. Shots fired. God of Games taking out Madricido in one go. My goodness. Great shot coming in from God of Games and finishing up on Madricido. Oh wow, what a scene. Qatar tried to get shots on God of Games right here, but God of Games has been relentless and he actually finished up on Madricido in a very close proximity fight. Way to go, guys. Way to go. So we still see Indian streamer going up on the circle zone, going shrinking Hackstar and Drake Gaming also surviving. And we also see Azio also surviving the round. Now he has to move out. He has an M249. Well, actually, if we did find a drop here somewhere, and he went for the drop and actually acquired an M249, and he's going for a full-scale assault, if I'm saying. Ta-da-da-da-da-da! Not so sure what he's going to be doing, but let's see. He sees a buggy in the distance. If Irfan stops right here, he's gonna get a full burst of Azio right now, but not that it didn't happen. So we do see Samba in the distance, also sitting again inside the corners right here. What is he doing again? It was interesting to see how he was fueling up, and he definitely sees some two squads in the distance. Ah, Samba, he's actually spotted on God of Games. What's gonna happen? QBZ coming out. So God of Games looking up and at Samba, and then he's taking a hide. I think he spotted Samba himself. What's gonna be like? He spotted the shots exchange between God of Games and Sammad. Sammad taking a good shot on his body and reducing to about 10% of his health, and now trying to recover for this health pack. Full health kit coming in through. Full health kit in the headshot. that was actually a headshot on level 3 belt, so that headshot really saved Sambai because he had a level 3 gear. But given the situation, how is this going to be helpful for any one of them? So let's see. So far, God of Games and Sambai in this Hatin region are trying to go for it. Until unless Azio chooses to go in and reverse the conditions here, he's going to be looking up. So we see a flank coming in from God of Games. He's actually moving up forward to... He's actually moving up forward to see if it's going to see. He spots Sam at a distance, pops up a frag. Is he going to throw in? Sambai, move out. Sambai checking up. See, we see some frag grenades followed up. Sambai is not in a good position here. So we do have a high ground on Sambai, but Irfan also enjoys a position of a direct assault here. I'm not so sure how it's going to be like. Sambai, he also checks up on... did he just check up on Azio back there? I'm not so sure. He throws up a molly, overthrows it. That goes well. Sambai throwing up some goal frags. He sees God of Games in the distance. How is Sambai gonna take it? This is gonna be an interesting choice. The zone actually shrinks in. It's beginning to hurt Sambai. What is he gonna do? It's also hurting God of Games. What is Sambai gonna do? He's gonna go back. He's gonna go come out. I'm not so sure. And clearly takes out. God of Games has been destroyed by Sam Mad's great stealthy moves and actually killed him in a fair fight, man. What a game. What a play coming in from Sam Mad. You got respect. You've earned respect here, right here, man. Great show. A very good effort put in by God of Games as well to take out Sam Mad. But like I said earlier, Sambai had a height advantage, and that gives him some leverage over the opponent back here, and he took him out in a one go. That is pretty awesome. The zone shrinks again, but this time, oh my goodness, no, Sam, don't die to the zone. Please do not die to the zone. This zone is gonna hurt you very bad. Please do not die to the zone. Oh man, this is not looking nice at all for Sam. Sam, this is not looking, unless you spot a vehicle or something. Oh, Sam, you're not gonna make it. But don't worry, I'm gonna be sticking by you till the end, till the very end. So we're gonna be watching you. Oh, he's actually trying for it. That's a well try, man. Go for it. Go for full health and go for the run. See if you can make it through, Sambai. We got shots fired again. All right, Sambai. So we're going to be taking our focus away from you for some time. We got Indian streamer on the higher grounds, and he sees other people moving in. He might have seen Samad in the distance if he goes and spots up on Samad. Yeah, opens up the fire and down and kills on Samad right there, man. Oh my goodness, there's a good shot coming in from Indian streamer finishing up on Samad. Samad trying hard to get inside the zone. He couldn't make it in time, and that's through. So we also see Azio taking fire again from Turkey. The Turkey as Azio is taking fire from Indian streamer. That QBU shots couldn't make any much difference on Azio. That was a clear shot though, but he could have done it. He could have actually gone through. He's shutting at the tires, making it work in his not his favor. But if there's only 6 seconds left, so Indian streamer, you need to get inside the zone if you want to be in a place. Need to be inside the zone. Azio trying his best to move around, takes his time to go away and move out. Is Azio making shoots up at Drake Gaming, spots Drake Gaming, screws a full burst on M249. What's gonna do? Shoots up at 4XOs and shooting back. Just one more bullet will do the trick, Drake. One more bullet will take out Drake right in the corner. Zio not thinking of the zone. The zone is also gonna hurt. Drake Gaming going for full health. Drake Gaming now in the zone. And Azio has actually taken out Drake Gaming with a round burst coming in from M249 and now runs to the circle. Oh my goodness, it's an uphill situation. Also sees Indian streamer in the distance and shoots at the Indian streamer, taking some shots. Azio is not making this easy for any one of them. Where has this power come from? Where does this guy come from? I don't know. He has been hiding all this while. And when he sees some enemies, he's going after them like nobody's business. Oh my goodness, he's great, man. How and where did he get this strength from? I have no idea. Now he goes for the field heal. My goodness, he's proving himself to be a formidable opponent anyways, man. So we got some people here left. We got Hackstar in the distance. We got Indian Streamer. And we got TT Azio and one more person, which is... Qatarbai is still alive! My goodness! He's been running through this whole time! Qatarbai is actually alive, and let's see if he can make this thing work. No, none of the games have been won. Indian streamer taking out on Qatarbai from a close proximity distance. Oh my goodness. That must have come by a surprise or a star shock like that. But Indian streamer getting some good kills. I think Indian streamer's got about 2 kills for now. And He's doing it pretty well. Indian Streamer also spotting out on Azayo. Azayo taking damage. Indian Streamer being returned fire. Azayo is not making things easy for any one of them. Hackstar, Azayo, and Indian Streamer all battling it out. Indian Streamer having a higher ground advantage. Also sees Hackstar. I think he spots Hackstar in the distance as well. He goes for a frag grenade. I think this is going to be a short place grenade. Not going to go through that far. But Hackstar and Azayo also making it through. Hackstar checking up on Azayo. Azayo is in trouble. Azayo is in the zone as well. Going out. Two AKM shots. One shot coming in through. Azayo almost down. And it's barely surviving it. Azayo is actually surviving on 1 HP back here. Indian Streamer in the corners. We got Hackstar in the corners. And we got Azayo with the full health packs and everything. Throws a frag. It's not going to work. He's pinned by everything. Indian Streamer sees him and takes him out in one go. Indian Streamer almost on the edge of the ledge. And let's see. So it's come to this. Hackstar versus Indian Streamer. 1v1 situation. Let's go all in the distance. Let's see who prevails this battle and who gets the last place and who gets the first place in this combat. So we see Hackstar and Indian Streamer right about each other. They're just checking out the ridge and who sees who gets the thing. They're both formidable opponents. Let's see who they are. They're pretty close to the shots being exchanged. None of the damage happening. Indian Streamer low on health. Indian Streamer taking it down. Hackstar doing it. Hackstar is doing it and Hackstar has done it, ladies and gentlemen. Hackstar has actually done it and he has survived with 1 kill in the end and bagging first position. Oh my goodness, Hackstar. Way to go and well played, Indian Streamer with 3 kills as well. Amazing opportunities of gameplay happening here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful round happening here. What a kill coming through. I am super excited to present you these kills, man. Look at this business, man. Oh, so awesome. All right, guys, this was a great show. I'll be coming back in just a few minutes with the scorecard updates for you, and we'll give you the current ranking updates. That was, ladies and gentlemen, game 5, I believe. That was game 5, ladies and gentlemen. We're still left with 3 more games, which will actually decide the outcome of the tournament. So stay tuned for game 6 in a few while. But before that, I will update the scorecard for you just in a while, guys. Cheers up. Please wait for 2 minutes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Hackstar getting some kills and killing it amazingly, surviving the round and doing it. By the way, if I have to give an MVP for the last game, I would actually give it to Turkey Azio, because out of the blues, he's come like he comes like a hero. Like one time he's all standing and doing nothing, and then he takes out Drake, then he takes out shoots up at Indian Streamer, and he shoots up at Hackstar, trying to live. Man, what a display of amazing skill by Azio, man. What a game. This is but given that situation, let me give you a scorecard for the game 5. Ladies and gentlemen, right here on your screen. So we got, so Hackstar actually won that round with 11 points. He's got 1 kill, but placement first, so he gets 11 points for that. Followed by Indian Streamer and Turkey Assassins on 3rd position. We got DJ Qatar, Drake Gaming, and God of Games on 4, 5, and 6 position respectively. Followed by the Mad Bros, Medrisito TV, and Joyers with 0 kills. Not 0 kills, Mad Bros with 1 kill, and Medrisito and Joyers with 0 kills respectively. That's the game card for you. And let's check out the main board. What situation has been. God of Games still maintains a good position with 37 points and holding the first position of the round. And we also have Medrisito TV in close lead with 35 points and having 6 kills in total on place 2. Indian Streamer closely following, along with Hackstar, also making it difficult for everybody else. Closely in lead by Turkey Assassin, DJ Qatar, Great Gaming, Mad Bros, and Joyers in the last place at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the main scorecard for you. Thank you so much for watching. We still got 2 more. This is going to be game 6. So after game 6, we got 2 more games.